Toyota has said it will make big changes. Toyota's saying, we're very sorry because we did the wrong thing here. Our cars are not safe. In fact, Toyota has been proven to have defrauded customers in numerous countries around the world. It basically scammed the safety tests. It put things in the doors, the cars that were getting tested, that didn't go in normal vehicles. It made numerous changes to the cars that were tested to scam safety tests. And this is an ongoing investigation. Now, the irony with this is here that at the same time that Toyota is getting caught up in this, the media is almost not reporting it at all. The fact that Toyota's small cars are actually quite dangerous. At the same time, we're seeing electric cars made by Tesla and BYD get 5-star safety ratings. And some of the highest safety ratings ever recorded by Tesla, not some of the highest, in fact, the highest ever over the past 12 months. An independent panel has been investigating Daihatsu, which is owned by Toyota, it's their small car division, after the brand said it had rigged side collision safety tests carried out for 88,000 cars. But unfortunately, there was a lot more to this story. A lot more rigging actually happened. Toyota said in a statement, 174 irregularities have been identified across 64 different models of car, including in some cars sold under the Toyota brand. In other words, Toyota is saying its own safety team have been intentionally defrauding not even just safety regulators, but also they've been trying to trick Toyota into thinking their cars are safer than they actually are. I don't personally think that's true, especially considering there's been a lot of deceit at Toyota's companies recently. They've just received multi-billion-dollar fines for their diesel cheating emissions scandal. So there's a lot of stuff going on here at Toyota that does make you have to stop and ask the question, are Toyota telling us the truth? What are your thoughts? The move has been to suspend Daihatsu and Toyota's small car shipments, and this will affect vehicles produced in Japan and overseas, not only at Toyota's factories, but possibly also at Mazda and Subaru, considering Daihatsu provides manufacturing services to a range of other Japanese automakers. How many Japanese cars are truly impacted by this? The truth is, we'll never really know. Previously, only about half a dozen models were thought to be affected by the manipulated test results. But Toyota now says almost every car in Daihatsu's lineup is impacted. The latest revelations suggest the scope of the scandal is far greater and went back much further than previously thought and could potentially tarnish the automaker's reputation for quality and safety. Now, let's be real here, guys. If this was Tesla, if it was found that Tesla rigged safety tests, now a ridiculous Australian website claimed that Tesla had rigged safety tests. They decided they'd done their own internal investigation. It was just a whole big clickbait scam. It was a complete joke. Tesla never rigged any safety tests at all. And interestingly, that same website have barely reported on this issue. Guess who pays for the marketing on that website? Oh, I wonder if Toyota has anything to do with it. Yes, of course, they do. Absolutely. However, my point here is this. If Tesla had it been found out for a similar scandal of this magnitude, it would be front page news everywhere. But it's Toyota, and it's barely being spoken about. The investigation is centering around cars' airbag control unit, and it's found that the ones used during crash tests were different from the ones used in cars actually sold to the public, including Toyota's own Town Ace and Pixus Joy models and the Mazda Bongo. In addition to that, side collision test results of the Daihatsu Cast and Toyota Pixus models do not comply with the law, said Toyota. Toyota said it's not aware of any accidents or incidents related to the issue, but how would it know? These vehicles were sold across numerous countries, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of them. The company said it could not yet determine the financial impact of the matter. Daihatsu and Toyota admitted in April that it fudged crash test results on 88,000 cars that were manufactured in Thailand and Malaysia and sold within the past year. However, since then, we've now found out that that number of cars has increased to more than 500,000. Here's the thing. Third-party investigators, led by TUV Rhineland Japan, said on Wednesday the irregularities date as far back as 1989, but became much worse in 2014. In other words, Toyota has been finding ways to scam safety tests for the last 34 years. But in 2014, it worked out how to scam it on multiple levels. As far as we can see, all these safety problems affect Daihatsu, all of Daihatsu's vehicles, and they produced 1.1 million vehicles over the first 10 months of this year. Nearly 40% of those at overseas sites, according to Toyota's data. It sold more than 660,000 vehicles worldwide over that period and accounted for 7% of Toyota's sales. So what's happened? Well, shipments of these vehicles, Toyota vehicles and Daihatsu vehicles, have been immediately cancelled. These cars cannot be sold. Will they have to be scrapped? I don't actually know yet. More has to be found out about exactly how bad these problems are. Toyota has said this: what we've discovered has shaken the very foundations of the company. They're pretending as though they never knew this information, that for 35 years, this was all a secret. 186 different scams on their cars. Apparently, Toyota was completely in the dark, at least Toyota's upper management, they claim. So all this leads me to the conclusion that Talk News mentioned as well in an article recently. They said, Tesla vehicles are the safest vehicles in the world today. An announcement came that Toyota is halting all domestic production after admitting it forged safety test results for over 30 years. This is a big blow to Toyota and the so-called safety of its vehicles. I just don't understand why so many people love Toyota. They lobby against EVs. They lie about EVs. They lie about lithium sources worldwide. And then there's this. This is probably the worst issue that I've seen from any car maker over the past decade. Thank you for watching.